Right, sugarless, well, no added sugar, protein ice cream tonight. This is, I might make it a chocolate one. Just to go instead of vanilla to get some chocolate in my life, which is, you know, always a good thing. Who doesn't like chocolate? See how easy it was to put that gasket on there? So easy. So, like my tip before was to go ahead and tighten down your gasket. It'll probably, yeah, it looks pretty seated, but you just back it up again and tighten it again, and it'll be a leak-free seal. A lot of people whine about that. That's the trick to it. Very easy. Yeah, so my hands are still kind of wet. Because I just finished cleaning the machine, I made a huge dinner I made a whole bunch of chicken patties, chicken burgers, and this is the reason why I didn't really put it on the video. It's just, it's a lot. Yeah, just a lot of those chicken patties. And I kind of got a little bit overzealous with the temperature, because I wasn't paying attention. I was multitasking, and I started burning the patties a little bit, but it wasn't a big deal. They only charred up a little bit. But anyway, let's get to it. The vanilla ice cream, which is it says sugar-free, but it's really not sugar-free, but it's no added sugar. Half a serving. I actually want to do 60%. Let's see how that goes. This is, I guess it'll estimate half for you, whatever. I don't even care. Okay, so get that on there. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a little chocolate ice cream, and for me, all it is just the same thing, only I just add some cocoa, Hershey's cocoa to it. Very simple. Let's see, the protein powder. Let's see, protein powder. There we go. Vanilla extract. So yeah, my chicken burgers came out great. As always, the machine, I processed 4 whole chicken breasts, so I was grinding meat with the machine about 6 or 7 times to get all that, because they were like really big chicken breasts. So the stevia. So yeah, I just kept going at it, and the machine did not stop. It just kept grinding up the meat. It was fantastic. So now I have chicken patties for the next couple of days without worrying about them spoiling. And even if I did freeze them, it's very easy to just heat them up, as opposed to just one more. There we go. Sneak that last one in there. As opposed to freezing the chicken breast, thawing out the chicken breast, and then finally cooking the chicken breast, and then it just doesn't really taste exactly the same. It kind of, you know, And when you freeze meat, some of the there's some vitamin losses when you freeze meat, so that's one of those things too. And you get to kind of avoid that, I think, when you cook the meat. So at least I think that's how it goes. Anyways, we're there. We're getting to the milk cube part of it. We're making the milk cubes. We're thawing them out of the ice tray. Thawing them out of the ice tray. Okay, get them in there. Okay. I'm gonna eat this in a couple hours, so I'm just making it as usual in advance to get it nice and firm and frozen, really nice. So okay, got my Hershey's cocoa here. I don't know how much I'll be adding to it because it doesn't measure at this point, but I'm just gonna go ahead and eyeball a good chunk of Hershey's cocoa. Couple of chunks of Hershey's cocoa. How's that? Make it real chocolatey. And that's it's as simple as that. It really is. And now it's a nice chocolate ice cream. And I have some other things that I'm going to try to make chocolate ice cream, just to kind of experiment. And that's with use of whatchamacallit, what the heck's that called? Jello. Jello pudding, a Jello pudding mix. I saw at the store. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that they make this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, and it's sugar-free. So that's going to be a nice experiment. And I've made this combination before with one of those Swiss Miss packets, the hot chocolate stuff, which is basically cocoa and sugar. So you can do that too. Very easy, very simple. I need the lid. The lid, I'm gonna go ahead and get my tampies. All right, let's go ahead and do it. How about we use a program? Every time I've done this, I've done it manually, but never used a program. And the program is about the same time it takes to process the ice cream. So why don't we go ahead and do that? So I am going to be on the smoothie setting, which is basically about 30 seconds or so. At least I think so. But I'm going to compare that with the app, because I'm going to hit the app and then hit the button. And it's already set for 40 seconds, which usually takes less time anyways. So let's go. Get everything kind of going there. How about that? It stopped at exactly the same time as my timer, which my timer is set for 40 seconds on this recipe. So now you know the smoothie setting. Now, if you don't know what the smoothie setting is, it's this one with the little droplets on there. Not the one with the plus, that's for hotter ingredients. But the smoothie setting is a 40-second deal here. So as you can see, that actually worked exactly the same way. Alrighty, and you can see that it's frozen and nice. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this. Just give me 1 second. Trying to do this one-handed so I can put that in here. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess again. When don't I make a mess? I told you I'm a buffoon in the kitchen. Alright, so there we go. There's the ice cream. It's soft serve and ready to go. And it is very hot in here, just so you know. That's one of the things that affects your ice cream. Is right now it's about almost 90 degrees in the house. And I'm from Florida, so you know that's pretty much nothing. But yeah, when it's hot in the house, if I add an extra ice cube, this wouldn't be an issue. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in the freezer anyway and firm it up. But that's one of the things to be aware of when you're doing ice cream and stuff like that and making blends and stuff, is you have to be aware of the temperature of your environment. So that way you can compensate for that. So I could have just added an extra ice cube or something like that. Just a regular water ice cube. I just don't have an ice cube. But anyway, I was going to throw it in the freezer anyway. So yeah, I don't need to measure that out because I'm eating the whole thing. It's 155 calories, which plus the cocoa powder is probably 175 calories. And there we go. That's how that works. Very easy. I do this every single day. It's just my iPad is slow. It's not really the program runs pretty good. So that's it. All right.